Hi guys, welcome to another video. I love luxury bags. You guys know I love them, but I've always loved black bags, neutral colour bags, grey bags, navy blue, but suddenly I'm loving colour. Now I'm not going too far out of there, I really am not. I am literally loving colour, so I've got 7 bags to show you. Can you even believe it? Who am I anymore? But anyway, out of these 7, there may be 1 or 2, I will let you decide, that may be a mistake. Can you guess which one? Let's get going. So you will see a bit of a theme running through some of these colourful bags. And firstly, you'll see a little bit of sparkle. And secondly, you might see a little bit of gemstone colours, which is very unusual for me, but I am loving them. And talking of gemstone and things that I'm loving and sparkly, can I just, excuse me, do you want to just have a look at what is? These are absolutely beautiful. So please let me introduce my sponsor for this segment of the video, and that is Italo jewellery. So thank you guys for collaborating with me again. I love working with you guys. The earrings are just, well, the jewellery in general. I've also got my ring on from before. Excuse my nails, but oh, anyway, I love this ring. And just look at these, and what I love about these, I hope it's coming up on film, is you've got the crystals on this side, but you've also got the crystals on the inside, so that from the front you get the double sparkle, and they are so light and beautiful. Honestly, these are just going to go with everything. I've also got 2 other pairs to show you, and honestly, just wait till you see these. So just look at these. I will do some cutaways. I'm hoping that this comes up on screen. The sparkle on these, you can just see the sapphire. And what I love about these is, although they are sort of dangly earrings, they're not annoying dangly, if that makes sense. And they're just a beautiful statement. They're not silly big, but they are a statement. So I will do some cutaways. These are, honestly, these are one of Italo jewellery best-selling earrings, and there's no, honestly, I can see why. They are stunning. And just wait until you see the 3rd pair. These that I'm about to show you, I'm not sure if they're my favourite because I love all of them, but these aren't particularly out there. But oh, anyway, I'll just show you. Look at these. The colour of these is just beautiful. These go perfectly with my colourful bags, so these were right up my street. So you just want that little bit of sparkle, that little bit of colour to add to your ear. I don't know what you call it, your curation on your ear. I love, you can see I have lots and lots and lots of earrings. I love earrings, and I just think these are beautiful, classic, but they're just a little bit different, and I think I'm going to be using these a lot. So thank you so much to Italo jewellery for sponsoring this segment of the video. I love working with you guys. The quality of your items, obviously, again, just ignore the nails, but look at, I wear this ring a lot because it's such a statement. It is absolutely beautiful. So thank you again to Italo jewellery. There is a discount code which I will put along the bottom of the screen, and it is, I think it's WILD20, and you guys can get 20% off anything site-wide, and there's no deadline. You can go on any point and have a look. Italo jewellery are having a Mother's Day event, so because it is Mother's Day coming up in the USA. In the UK, we've had our Mother's Day, it's usually in March. But yeah, for you guys, if there is anything you want to have a look at, just have a look at all the links in the description box, because there are some amazing, amazing deals. And I'm telling you, these things are beautiful. So I will just leave you with another shot of these, because these are a total winner. So I've no idea what order to do this in. So I thought I will do it in the order of when I bought them. So the first colourful bag I ever bought is this one. It's this one. And yeah, I went with a bang, didn't I? Literally from neutral to hot pink. I love this. Honestly, this is the mini Alexa from Mulberry. And I have to say, I have been loving this bag. This does come on most trips with me. It comes on most holidays because it's a nice, bright colour. It does go with more than you realise. My wardrobe is very neutral. My bags are neutral. Everything in my world is very neutral. And I love it that way. I don't love patterns. I don't love masses of colour in my clothing. I tend to stick to blacks and navy blue and grey and yeah, white, and I love denim and all the rest of it, but they are very neutral, so it means you can have a pop of colour in your accessories. And I've realised that after 52 years of being on this earth that I actually can incorporate colour reasonably easily. So this has been a little revelation, and this started my obsession, if you want to call it that, with colour. So this is the the Mulberry Mini Alexa. So next on my buying history was this one. I adore this bag so much. This, honestly, anyway, again, let me introduce you. This is the Mini Capucines from Louis Vuitton, and it is in the beautiful purple amethyst colour. It's stunning. Again, it's coming up quite light under my lights, but it is a beautiful purple, and it's in the exotic ostrich leather. I absolutely love this bag, and this has started my obsession, not just with colour and purple in particular, but yeah, with the capucines, particularly the mini size. I just love it. Anyway, it is a very, I'll bring it a little bit closer. It's a very, very special piece, and it's a forever piece. So yeah, once I had this one, I realised colour might work, and then I actually chose a colour that I adore. I don't love pink, much as this has been a fabulous bag, and I can integrate it reasonably well. Pink is not my colour, I don't think. Purple is where it's at for me. This sparks so much joy, and I know it's just a bag and it's just purple, but yeah, this is what all these things are about. Just anything that sparks joy, and just adore it. So yeah, that was my second little foray into colour. So the next one was this absolute beauty. So this is the Fendi Baguette in the regular size. And who knew that I would go for something so pastel and so pale? But I thought I would give it a go. Now, is this a mistake? You'll have to wait for later for me to fully explain. But it is a really beautiful bag. The leather is really stunning. The Napa leather. I love that it's got a top handle. What I don't love the strap. I've talked about this before. The strap is a thicker guitar strap in leather, which I don't love. I don't love those sort of straps, and it's quite short, so it is literally a shoulder bag. So it isn't crossbody, and it is really annoying. And yes, you can add the handle to the strap and make it longer, but then you lose your top handle. And because I bought this pre-loved, I don't have the opportunity to get the guitar strap from Fendi that went with this at the time, because obviously they're sold out and finding one online is impossible. So yeah, we'll have to see how we go with this, but it is a very beautiful bag. It really is. So I might have got the timings wrong. I don't think I have, but I think the next colourful bag was this one. Now, who knew, I've said this in other videos, who knew that I would love purple, sequins? Just look how it shines, and I just think it's a bit of fun. I think it's absolutely fabulous bag. There's something about this size. You've got the top handle still. It fits a decent amount in. It's light. It's got a really lovely chain detail. It's got a chain detail, it's really colourful inside, it's got the satin, it's just fab. And for the price of these, I think they're great. Even though it is sparkly and even though it is purple, this does go with so many things. It's easy. And I am learning, and I do thank Dale and Meredith and Amelia for this, because they have taught me, they haven't influenced me in a bad way, they've inspired me to look at colour and to just be open-minded. They all love colour, and I've always been a little bit not sure, and I don't want to make a mistake and all the rest of it. But the more that you open your mind to something, you find little gems like this. Just fabulous. Next we have this one. Now this one, you guys might class this as a black bag. I don't. I class this as a very colourful bag for me. And this is just, yeah, it's sort of like the perfect bag for me in a lot of respects. It's Louis Vuitton, it's a speedy, it's got all the classics of the Louis Vuitton, it's got the black canvas, but then it's got all the colours. And much as I'm not a pink lover in general, just these pops of colour, honestly, this still does go with everything. I absolutely love it. I think it's more of a casual bag because it is obviously the speedy and just the aesthetic of the speedy. I think it is more casual. Anyway, this has been an absolute hit. Hot on the heels of the speedy came this one. I've shown this in a few videos recently, so I will not bore you again with it, but it's just the most beautiful colour. I do think, honestly, it is one of my favourite bags in all my collection, just because of the colour. I do love the DJoy, I love the style of it, I love the aesthetic. I do think, again, whole other video that I've done, but I think it's a better version of the Lady Dior. I just honestly do, but the colour of this makes it. This is just, and you see the difference, this is just very different. It's got that pinky undertone, but not a pink. If you put pink next to it, it obviously looks very purple, and if you put purple next to it, it probably looks more pink. But yeah, it's classed as mulberry. That's the name of the colour, and I think that's a perfect description of it. It is that beautiful mulberry colour. I just have no words to say about this other than it is beautiful. And I forgot a bag, and it was sat right behind me, so I don't know if you can work out what is missing. That'll be a good little test for you guys to, you know, no rewinding, just think what is missing from there. Anyway, it's this one. I can't believe I forgot this one. Now, to a lot of people, you wouldn't say this is colourful. You would say that this is quite a neutral because it is quite a dark red. It does come on screen, again, lighter than it is in real life. It is a beautiful, it's called Rouge Granat, so it's obviously the Birkin 25. And Rouge Granat, I think it's translated as garnet. And it is that sort of colour, that beautiful, deep wine colour. And yeah, so you might think that isn't even colourful, not compared to maybe this one, but in my world it is colourful. And it feels quite neutral now because I'm used to styling it and I know what I'm doing with it. But at the time, this was a colourful bag for me, so I can't believe I forgot this one. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. This is the next one that came hot on the heels. Now, this one, again, you guys might say, well, that's not colourful. That is neutral. But actually, for me, again, it is reasonably colourful. To go for a burgundy bag over a black or navy was unheard of for me. And I did like the black. I was very tempted to get the black. But yeah, when I looked at them both, and my husband really liked this one, and he was like, you don't have anything like that. And yeah, anyway, so I am sticking to my guns and saying this is colourful. For me, it's colourful. And you guys might say that this next one isn't colourful either. But again, hear me out. This is colourful for me. It's not navy blue, it's not black, it's not grey, it's not neutral in any way. Well, it is neutral, but it's not like a beige or a brown. It's a greeny blue, it's a teal colour. I think it's also quite interesting that I've gone for some jewel toned items, so like amethyst colour. This one, I don't know what you call this, it's not exactly emerald, but it feels like a jewel toned sort of bag. So yeah, maybe that's where I go, you know, not pastels, not really bright, vibrant neon colours, but somewhere in the middle that are easy to style, easy to fit into your wardrobe. So I'm sorry, but I am classing this as a colourful bag, because for me it is. So guys, which is the bag that I feel is a mistake? It's this one. As I've said before, I think the jury is out at the moment. I need to try and use it in the summer. I don't love pastels. I just don't know how to style pastels. I just think with my skin tone, it just washes me out. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what will happen with this. I am going to try and use it and see how we go. So I just want to leave you with my final thought. If you think you don't do colour, you can't do colour because you're very neutral, just be open-minded, because purple sequins, purple dotty leather, multicolour canvas, and they're actually very easy to style and very neutral in a weird way. So yeah, buy what you love. If you don't love colour, don't buy it. But if you do and you're a little bit scared of buying it in case it's a mistake, but you're drawn to a certain colour, go for it. Go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You might just love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.